everyone, Chivos here, bringing you my Hyundai A-League fixture preview for week 4 of the 2015-2016 season. The first game of the weekend sees Melbourne City Football Club take on Newcastle Jets at home. That's right, they are playing at Amy Park. Melbourne City want to grab another win after they dominated Central Coast last weekend. Newcastle Jets want to get a similar result this weekend after their surprising win against Melbourne Victory last weekend. I have got a review of that game already on the channel. Make sure you check that out and tell me what you thought about that result. Newcastle Jets see the return of Key Lee, dominantly midfield defender. Not a bad player, Key. You know, he's not the best, but you know, he's a good squad player. And also, Birighitti is back after his facial injury. It's good to see him come back. But the question is, will he start the game, or will they give their second string goalkeeper his place? Who knows? We'll soon figure that out. But with the return of Birighitti, Newcastle Jets strengthen at the back. But I think playing away from home could be their downfall. You know, the Hunter Stadium curse is a big curse. I know it was only their first win in 2015 there last weekend, but you know, I don't think they're going to do a job over Melbourne City away from home. I do think Melbourne City will control the match, and I think Melbourne City are going to end up the victors in a 2-0 win. The second game of the weekend sees Central Coast Mariners taking on Sydney Football Club at home. Central Coast haven't managed to pick up a point in their last 2 games. They only picked up points on the first day of the season. They've gone their last 2 with losses. They will want to try and bring down one of the giants of the A-League, but Trefero is out for the game and he will be a huge loss for Central Coast. Pasqualiero and Eddie Bosnar return to the squad. But Sydney FC should be able to field the exact same squad as they did last week. There are no injuries to the squad, so very, very good news there for Sydney FC. Sydney FC currently top the table, and I can see them wanting to build a gap. You know, when you're at the top, you want to keep your place at the top and prove why you deserve to be there. And I think Sydney FC are going to do just that, because I can see Sydney FC winning this result comfortably, 2-0. The third game of the weekend sees Brisbane Roar take on Adelaide United at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. And an amazing thing about this fixture, both teams did not manage to pick up a point last week. Both teams lost, and that is very, very disappointing for them. Obviously, Adelaide United, normally one of the top 6. Brisbane Roar, trying to rebuild under John Aloisi, both did pick up a loss. Adelaide see themselves sitting in 9th position already, and they need to pick up a win here. They don't really have a choice, otherwise their season is going to slump further and further down. Michael Theo, though, is still out for Brisbane Roar, so they are without their first string goalkeeper, and that is a huge loss for them. And Henrique still out. He could be back within the next 2 weeks to add some flair up front. But obviously, both big losses for Brisbane, and a main talking point about this fixture, Bruce Gite is back for Adelaide United. You know, I did call it last week. They didn't put him in the squad. I'm calling it this week. Gite will be back. I can guarantee it. And let's see if he can bag a goal, because they missed him last week. Will they miss him this week? No, because he's going to be in the squad. But Galekovic is still out with his knee injury. Apparently another 4 weeks out for Galekovic, so anything could happen with their goalkeeping problems there. Both teams want to have better performances this weekend than what they did last weekend, but I can't see either team winning this fixture. Surprisingly, I think Adelaide United are going to pick up a point here. I think Brisbane Roar are going to pick up a point here. And I do think this result is going to end in a 1-1 draw. The Sunday game, that's right, only one Sunday game this week. Bit of a shock, but it sees Western Sydney Wanderers take on Perth Glory at Parramatta Stadium. Western Sydney still sit on the bottom of the table after 3 games, and they have not won so far this season. They've only picked up 1 point from a draw, and that's not good for them. Although Perth Glory have found a bit of form. Obviously, they won in the FFA Cup 3-1 last Wednesday, and they did win 3-1 again last weekend. So very, very good stuff there from Perth Glory, starting to find some form. Western Sydney Wanderers see the return of Santalab, but without Cole still, and Castellan is out for this match as well. Anthony Golek does return for Perth Glory. Bit of a boost to their squad there, but you know, Perth Glory finding a bit of form. I think they're going to continue that form this weekend. I think they're going to pick up the win. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win for Perth Glory. And the final game of the round sees my team, Melbourne Victory, take on Wellington Phoenix on Monday afternoon. That is correct, a Monday game. That is because my team, Melbourne Victory, did play midweek in the FFA Cup semi-final, and it did see them beat Hume City Football Club 3-1. No, 3-0. Sorry, 3-0. I'm talking out my bum. It's 3-0. But Melbourne Victory, obviously playing that midweek fixture. Yes, they've been given an extra day's rest, but they will feel fatigued. A lot of the first team players playing in that semi-final because we want cup success this year. So they're going to try and get that, I do believe. But obviously the first team was played. The first team is going to be tired. Let's see what happens. Jeria is included in the squad after his goal midweek. So very, very good news for Jeria. But you know, Melbourne Victory do need to pick up a win this weekend. They don't really have much of a choice because of the fact they did lose last weekend to Newcastle Jets. As I said, I've already covered that game. It is on my channel. Be aware for that. But there are no real changes for Melbourne Victory apart from the inclusion of Jeria into the squad. But the other thing is, Wellington have won their last 2 games. That is correct. Obviously, they didn't start the season how they wanted, but they have won their last 2 games. So Wellington proving they can do a job. Even though they still haven't been granted their A-League license, they're still proving why they deserve to be here. So the main talking point for Wellington is Durante is back. I repeat, Durante is back. Very, very good news for them. He is key to their squad. I'm surprised they've done so well without him. He's just going to boost what they have at that club. I do think it's going to be a tough game for both teams. And obviously Wellington in 3rd place at the moment. Melbourne Victory in 5th or 6th, I do believe. I can see this result ending in a 1-1 draw with both teams obviously picking up points. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. I want to hear your predictions for this weekend's fixtures, because why not? You know, tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong. You guys decide. But my name has been Chivos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on another Hyundai A-League video.